So this is going to be a video to review over distributive property. And so remember, distributive property is just multiplication through parentheses. So we're going to take the outside number and multiply it through. On this first one, you can think of it when that 2 is on the outside. We're thinking that that's 2 groups of x plus 4. So we have 2 groups of x plus 4. So the way we're going to deal with that is we're going to take the outside number. We're just going to multiply it through the parentheses. And that, let's just use like a nice blue. So that would be 2x and then 2 times a positive 4. Make sure you take that positive with it. It's going to be a positive 8. So for the second one, sometimes it can be a little tricky when we have a lot of negatives. You always want to split up the numbers in the parentheses in 2 sections. You have the negative 4, and then you also have the negative 3/4 m. So when I multiply, again, each term that's in the parentheses, the negative 8 times negative 4 is 32. So it's just a positive, so I'm just going to write 32. And then I am going to take the negative 8 and multiply it by the negative 3/4 m. So that's going to be a negative times negative, which will be a positive. And so we indicate that by putting a plus sign. And I'm just going to multiply this in my head really quick. Negative 8 times negative 3 is a positive 24. And then 24 divided by 4 is 6. Usually that's okay. If they ask for something called standard form, that means that you want to have your variables out front. It goes highest exponent on the variable to constants at the end. So we're going to rewrite it so that it's 6m plus 32. But again, that's only if they say specifically that it's standard form. Okay, so now I'm going to do 2 maybe more tricky ones. This is a trinomial. There's 3 terms here. Let me use that blue really quick. So we have 1, 2, 3. So you have 2, a negative 4x, and a positive y. So I'm going to go ahead and take it in that variable. The number on the outside typically is in front of the parentheses, but in this case it's in the back. So you may see that sometimes. So we're going to take the 5, and it looks kind of strange. But we're just going to multiply it through the parentheses backwards. So that's going to be 10 minus 20x, excuse me, plus 5y. And so that could be your answer. But again, if they want to have it in standard form, then you're going to put the variables first, starting with the highest exponent. In this case, both the x and the y have the same exponent on them. So we're going to just go in alphabetical order. So I'm going to do negative 20x. So notice I took the negative sign in front of the x. Then I'm going to bring down the plus 5y. Again, taking the plus 5y. Those are grouped together. And then because the 10 doesn't have a sign out front, we know it's a positive. So it's going to be a plus 10. And so that would be your standard form, the answer for that one. Okay, the last one is what it just has this weird just a negative sign sitting out front. Don't worry, that just means it's a negative 1. So we're going to take that and we're going to multiply it by each term in here. So negative 1 times 10 is negative 10. Negative 1 times negative 5 would be a positive 5x. And then again, I probably would rewrite it. So the x comes first, so 5x. Taking that positive term with it. You don't have to put the little plus sign there though, because if there's no plus sign, we know it's positive. And then this would be your second term here. So we're going to do minus 10. Again, this isn't wrong. These two things are equal. It's just that that second expression that's listed is in standard form. Alrighty, thanks for watching.